Don't worry, bro. Take your time. Now that's nice. That's nice. Thank you. I was gonna show. I wanted to start here because look at this like snow pea plant. This whole garden. Good. I'm not sure where Scuffed Wishbone is. I just found this little spot to sit in the sun, and it felt nice. Oh, there's Scuffed Wishbone. She ran that way for some good stuff. Stop and smell the allergens. Sun glare. It was like the end of. Watch Scuffed Malone. I don't know. Also, slight lag. It might be my 720. Is it worth resetting? I like to turn down the. I like to turn it back down if it's lagging, maybe to try to help that. I wonder if that has anything to do with. I wonder if I could fix that by changing the bit rate. I basically have the bit rate as low as I can, regardless of what size it is. Ooh, this is mint. This is mint. Take a bit of this. Just pop that in her mouth. This is kind of depressing. I don't know if that. Yeah, it was mint or spearmint. This is kind of the depressing part of the winter. I don't know if that was mint. I think that was like lemon something. Shoot, where's my dog? There's like some RVs over here parked along the road. Yeah, somebody else says I have lag. Thanks, Anon. Here's like not like really a food thing, but it looks healthy. Here's some like flowers. A little American flag up there on their garden. Whistle for him? I think she's just she's either in the courtyard here, there she is, or she's like across the roads. These roads aren't super busy. There she is. Here we have these food recycling things. You can put. They look just like the trash cans that you can rent from the place, but let's smell this. This might have actually been. It might have been catnip that I put in my mouth. Here's a little baby rosemary plant, like just a little like one generation. Here's a ton of onions. There's some more peas. There's some tomatoes. These poor tomatoes are molten off. This rose is going to blossom. It's been cut in such a way that it's going to blossom pretty soon. That's cool. You can kind of force it to blossom. Auston+Skully. Oh, hi there. She's not lost.
She's not. It's yours?
Yeah, she's mine.
I saw her running over there.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see her there. Yeah, her name's Skully.
Skully,
Yeah.
Gonzo.
Yeah. Thanks for checking. He's like looking at her collar. He's like, oh, I saw her running from over there. Chased her over here. We had I let her off yesterday, and I got a call right away saying, yesterday I was helping someone move, and then right at the end of the thing, we're all going back to the cars, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let Skully out for the last 10 minutes, and I jumped in the car, started the car, and I'm like, wait a minute, Skully was supposed to be in here. Shoot, I haven't seen her for a few minutes. And I'm like, jump out of the car, I'm looking around, but I still have my phone in the car, and then I'm like, oh no, if she got picked up, she probably got a call. she probably got a call on her. So, sure enough, my phone goes off. I'll show you guys this one last flower here. It is very nice. The beauty, and the beast, and whatever the hell she is. There's kind of a sad one that's been scorched by the freezing, the frost. No, Skully, over here. Hey, Skully, over here. Come on. Holy moly, I didn't even realize this handrail was here. Dude, this is like one of the sickest handrails in all of Bellingham. No way, it's so low. Like, look how low it is. It's not even like pocket height. It's super low. Dude, my dream always been to be like super good at like rail slides and rails grinds and board slides. And I know somebody could board slide this and get off of it. But man, that becomes the hardest part of the whole trick. Is learning how to get off of the rail and not. Oh shit. That's it. Nope, this way, Skully. We got a showdown between random RV Andy's dog. I wish RV Andy would be 10 times cooler if he had an RV and he wasn't called RV Andy just because he ruined an RV. Don't let RV Andy onto your RV because he'll ruin it. Bathroom watcher gang. Yeah, no, every RV is basically just a bathroom. Oh, this bike's been here for a minute, dog. Look, now it's got a police front thing. Is that weed? Purple. It's the perp. It's the killer granddaddy perp. Granddaddy perps, as the lokes say. Dude, that guy was like, dude, that was straight out of the Vitality prank video, dudes. My dudes. Dude, that guy was like looking at her tag, like silently crouched, like right behind me, like about to just grab her. Oh, I'm like, that's my dog. And he's like, well, I saw her run from like over that way. Like, why would she be running from that way if your dog kind of like, just like the look that he gave me was like, nah, that's not your dog. That's not your dog. Sorry, Autism. Pepe Hand, your gang. What's up? What's up, Archie? Our fish in there. She's hunting. We like to hunt on private property, by the way. That's our. We're looking for small game. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I've been catching up on South Park, dude, and I watched the South Park with the vapes, dude. It's hilarious. It is so hilarious. There was a South Park episode. It was the 3rd or 4th episode this season. And little Ike, Kyle's brother, is Comedy Central's website. Then there's some website called like Cartoon Crazy, because there's two that are like the first 2 episodes out of the new season of like 6 or 7 so far are privated. You can only do it if you have Hulu or Hulu Plus or something like that. Hulu probably. So if you have Hulu, you can just watch all the stuff on Hulu. But I just watch it on SouthParkStudios.com, and then their like website's posted by Hulu. Someone else told me about CartoonCrazy.com or .tv. And that's where I can find the rest of saved. And then F. Am I getting bad signal? It's turned up. It's turned up quite a bit. It's turned up to 720, but I have all my other settings down as low as they go. You know, I always look at trailers when someone parks a trailer, and then they don't bother to lock that thing, and then. Not only did they not lock it, but they leave it up. It's like, wow. It takes like literally like 4 seconds to put that on a hitch. Gone forever. Skully hates soccer, football, and baseball. There she goes, stealing a base. Stealing second base. Shoved her tongue down my throat and stole second base. Right on me. These gardens look cooler than I think. These guys are like heavy riders, dude. Heavy mountain bikers, bro. Damn. Oh, and then they got that one too. Damn. I'm gonna build a kid's extreme strider park. Okay, I'm going on a little walk, just kind of trying to warm up. It's pretty cold. I've got like 3 or 4 coats on. Problem is my pants are still kind of light. They're like lightweight pants. So I've been wearing my like Carhartt double insulated pants for quite a bit. I'm gonna throw this ball for Scully. I gotta go before. Dude, that guy was like, "Your compassionate care dog." I'm pretty sure that's my compassionate care dog, is what he's about to say. It's like, I didn't see that dog. I didn't see that dog come from your direction. How could it be your dog? But she's the kind of dog that she'll run away. You'll have no idea where she is. And then you'll be like looking like intently in the direction you think she's at, and then she'll bark like, not like right behind you, but she'll bark like a lot of times like super far away in like the other direction than you're expecting, and you're like, really? How was I so off? You know, it's kind of what you say. It's like you wonder how you're so off sometimes. Okay, we're back in the prison. The prison van. We do a prison stream in here. I want to smoke with you soon, bro. Yeah, bro, you're not too far away out of everybody that's here. Come on, Scully, help. Watch how she gets up here. Oh my god, right under my legs. That was fucking funny. I didn't even try to make her go up like that. She jumps off that bar and then onto the pad. She's gotten really good at it, like. So I turned my heater on for the first time last night. Got this place roasting up to like 65 degrees or something. But then it's like as soon as you turn it off, it cools down pretty quick. Cools down pretty quick. Burned my candle out, so it'd be cool to get another candle. Ugh, I feel like I'm about to throw up from eating that sweet pea thing. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna mute it. In Butte County. Well, I'm in Whatcom County. I don't even know where Butte County is. Tell me where that's at. I'm gonna mute this because I'm going to the bathroom. kind of near Chico. I live like Oak Biggs, Orovilla, and Gridley. Oh, okay, so North Cali. My brother used to live in North Cali for quite a while, and he's not there anymore. But finding out about like the Sierra Nevadas and stuff. Or knowing like, I definitely like more south is like nicer. I don't know. If I go to LA, I'm definitely gonna be like driving down there. Like, how far off of I-5? It sounds like maybe Chico's a little bit inland. I thought Chico is like east. Got my pants all the way down. I'm like wiping my ass. I'm a savage. Savage. As my son would say, poop soup. Poop soup. He gets into the... Actually, that's what I say. He gets into the... Damn, son. Where'd you find these? CX in the chat. 3 V-Bucks in the chat. I think I want a beer. Because my bowels are clear. Kind of had like a tummy ache a second ago. I was like, I'm all good now. Oh, boy. I don't want to dox myself. I was just going to say, like, are you, like, close to... You can delete stuff, too. Feel free to delete stuff. Looks like you're only in the... I don't know where that exactly is. Off, Oh, Gridley. I mean, I guess we could take a screenshot and I won't post. Just to do my homework. I was wondering how far off from, I-5 it is. I feel like it's probably like... We got this dude that goes by on a bike and it sounds like it's a car with squealing fan belts. How does that work? It's like really lightly like mosquito fan belts. No, don't dox yourself. Don't dox yourself for anything less than your 200th sub. That's where I drew the line. I drew the line and I said 200 sub, you're so hard to come by. I'm going to give 200 sub a bonus. But I give it such a big bonus of doxing myself that, oh my god, like, I'm not going to have anything for 300 or 400 maybe. But we're on the road to 300. Before I sniped ice, I set a subscriber goal of like 2,000 or something. And that was like I remember when I was following Borak, and like Borak went from like 500 subs to like 2,000 in a few weeks, and I was like, okay, 2,000 subs in a year, that's pretty good goal. And kind of how I've been treating YouTube hasn't been like over the lifetime of my YouTube account hasn't been as serious as it should be. And so I'm trying to kind of make up for that lost time. And the 3 things that I can do that are very serious is, 1, if I'm not setting a schedule, set the schedule on the YouTube thing. And try to stick to that as much as I possibly can, because there's times where, oh my god, I schedule something and then I'm like, there's no way I can start going live. I can't even get onto the live dashboard at that moment and really like tell people that I'm not going to be there, so I don't really know how to say streams canceled other than like going to live dashboard, and then like I could like say like sorry, no stream today, and then like post or just like I'll schedule the next stream. But I almost would rather say like sorry about missing the stream rather than, oh, here we go, like another one scheduled, like That doesn't sound very good. That's like back when I was in like high school and I'd be getting in trouble and they're like, you didn't apologize or something. Like, this would be different, boy, if you apologized. Okay, bong water's really clean. It'd probably only take me like a very small donation of like $100 to drink that after like one bowl. Otherwise, it was $200 for how nasty the other one was. That was a bargain. And then I eventually said, no, there's no bong drinking water on the menu. It scared me. It scared me, dude. My dudes. Okay, I'm cleaning out my bowl so I get a real nice clean, pretty clean on the inside there. Nothing on there. Smoking keef right now. Fire in the bowl, homie. Yeah, I was about to, I think, take a dab, but it's kind of always like, I'd rather smoke a bowl and then like take a dab. Because the whole dab thing's kind of like a little bit of a process, so it's like, fuck, I don't really want to mess with that. We got these, the tip of a nice like 3-inch nug of Dutch treat. I was trying to figure out what the taste of this Dutch treat was, and it was like, literally, it's so good that it leaves you with like this bubble hash taste. Maybe I had bubble hash in the bowl still, or that finger hash in the bowl. I have some finger hash. And that stuff, because it came off of gloves, it literally is better than bubble hash. It's got the living, when you just, it came off of gloves. You're like trimming. You could have the stuff collect on your fingers and you could roll it off and that'd be some finger hash, but this is like glove hash. Which is definitely like a purer version than finger hash. Because on finger hash, you're getting like little skin, you're getting like hair and stuff into there, and it's just like your fingers like covered in the stuff, and then you're like kind of balling the stuff up to like get it off. But this stuff off the gloves, dude, it is tasty. It is tasty, and there's not. It doesn't seem like there's contaminants in it. But I'm smoking a Dutch treat. I smoke on stream because there wasn't smoking content when I was a kid. And, like, I didn't know about, like, fucking weed magazines or anything like that. Or if I did, I didn't know where to get them. Or they weren't worth the price of $5+ for those weed magazines. So I'm trying to give people, cannabis culture, some Northwest culture and all that stuff. If you freeze the glove, it comes off so easy. You can still call it glove hash, but I would call glove hash coming off of gloves and just that it's not been stuck to someone's finger for potentially 8 hours. If you freeze the glove, it comes off so easy. Oh, that's genius, dude. That's genius. It would come off. It would come right off. Freezing is a little bit destructive, though, for hash and weeds, just because it breaks trichomes and stuff. But that being said, finger hash is like just gobs of resin. I don't think anyone calls it glove hash. I don't think anyone calls finger hash off a glove hash. I just did because I was like, finger hash sounds gross. Sounds gross. And it's not exactly what it is. It's a step above. Because I know when I've trimmed and I've gotten finger hash off my hands, it's kind of an annoying thing. I've watched videos about smoking in India, and they make this thing called charas, where they just cover their hands, and they roll living plants up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down in the mountains, and just keep rolling them and rolling them and rolling them. And these plants aren't even ready for harvest. They do it purposefully, like quite a bit before harvest, to let the plants reinvigorate and regrow. And then they can, chop them down and make that hash too. I think most of India probably. I don't know if India smokes very much flower, or if they're like a lot of the other countries around there that just grow low grade weed, and then like they always have like some kind of hash product. I'm not sure, but Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, it's the charis. The charis is, I think, like the number one thing that they like in India. So, yeah, I don't think they smoke a whole lot of flower. But charis is hand rub, where they just take the whole living plant. And I believe that there's more living THCA in that. There's got to be so much, and that THCA is incredible. And it gets lost in like a standard nug or something. So THCA is living resin molecules, and it's another level. Thanks, Arch. Do you go by how do you go? What do you go by? Achilles? Achilles? Is that how you go? What you go by? I popped in on your live stream last night. I thought that was fucking awesome that you were like streaming outside of your house and you didn't give a fuck. You were careful that maybe you could, if you do that more in the future, maybe you could make like a little thing that goes over your address or something if you just wanted to kind of make that more hidden. But dude, nobody's gonna fuck with you. Nobody's gonna fuck with you in the Is that your real name? Nobody's gonna fuck with you where you live though, dude. That is already the hood, and you were like saying Achilles sounds familiar. He's got he makes content, and I think having the CX in your name is smart. You might want to capitalize the C just so it stands out even more, because there's so many names out there, like, so just so you're more noticed in like ICE's chat or other chats or something. But if for whatever reason you don't want to do that, don't feel like you really have to. It actually looks more like, when you're looking at it, it looks more like sex or something at the end. Like, what the fuck? Like the CX just kind of like breaks up the name, but I can't change my name anymore. It's only 3 changes a year. Oh, thank you for telling me how many changes it is, because it always says, it always gives me this warning, like, you can only do this so many times, and I never knew how many times that was, and so it, like, bothered me that it could be, yeah. He's got, like, 150 subs, so there's no way no way he's been streaming for too long. Although that being said, it took me, like, 12 years to get to 150 subs, and then it took me, like, a week to double that. Something that really inspires me as far as YouTube is watching other YouTube creators, just try to follow some creators and everything that they produce. I think I'm saying that about someone that, like, everybody already follows. Like, Casey Neistat is one of my favorites. But Casey Neistat, when he hit 10 million, he's only been streaming for 2.5 months. Well, right on, dude. Right on, broski. That is awesome. Not Marley only streamed for like 3 months, and he's like at 2.5K or something now. But I haven't been seeing his notifications since the whole Article 13 thing and potentially streaming is like over in Europe. I'm scared. I'm scared for what's going on in Europe right now. Article 13, if you haven't looked it up, it's affecting the EU countries, and it's basically you're not allowed to, you wouldn't be able to stream, because you couldn't stream and like have like a song in the background. You couldn't have any content that's not yours at all whatsoever. You cannot sing a cover song with Article 13 that had just passed in the EU. So the internet is about to take a giant step back in the EU. You get more subs when you stream site, but I don't want to do that. I don't know what's up with it. I take it you live in LA, and you're close to those guys. You don't want to stream snipe, but you're probably going to. You're probably getting people saying that in your chat every single day. I've been streaming on a site called Robot Streamer. It doesn't have a future viewer. I've never heard of that, dude. Talk to them off stream. You talk to some of the guys in CX off stream? Like ice and stuff? I'm so happy that nice. Yeah, they probably know who you are. If you're like quickly gaining subs, you've got a sweet name. I like the Achilles. It's like a god, and people know that. It's very, it's like Ice Poseidon. It's like you picked another Greek god or whatever. Good choice. But now there can be no more because you got Greek god X, you got Ice Poseidon, and now you got the god of Achilles. I think Achilles would be considered a Greek god. I'm pretty damn sure. Final answer, Greek god. Okay, we got the sun coming out today. I did not sleep for shit last night, so I'm feeling it. But that being said, I didn't really sleep in the van. Oh, you were in the CX since you were 9? Welcome. That is awesome. My kid was in the CX since he was 0. I was watching some of the prison experiment. What, do you got any updates? Mr. G? Mr. Gewer? Mr. Nee? Your table is ready, Mr. Gur. Have I seen it? I seen it. Who's winning? I saw there was a yeah, Petty quit. I don't even know who the hell Petty is. They all got gassed down. Dude, Ice was so pissed. I watched the first kickoff. I watched the girl get quit. The girl quit. Salmon got trolled with an Egg McMuffin. Like what? What did they say? They said don't eat the Egg McMuffin, and then everyone got gassed. I'm surprised that Salmon would have been the one to do it. Oh, shoutouts to Auston+Skully. He's just dropping a new video called Hurt Locker. Hopefully he makes an announcement that he's pro on BMX now, because last week Fit BMX put it out there that welcome the new pro, Auston+Skully. He's been doing like these backwards manuals to like fucking tail spins to tail whip to 180 off a ledge to like another 180 like after he 180s off a ledge like backwards, like it's like not even like that like stuff that's really that high off the ground, but dude, he beats this guy Auston+Skully. Okay. Salmon is the only one that did not get to eat. What was the thing? They put out a Egg McMuffin that no one was allowed to eat. They did a human pyramid, so they all got 2. He didn't do a human pyramid, so they got 2 and they all got 2 and he got none. RV Andy gave him a piece of one though. They raised 11K so far. It's set on how much they're getting, right? Or is are they raising is everything that they're raising going back to themselves, to the winner? Dude, it's so fucked up. They made EBT they made EBC the prison guard. Like, what? EBC is the prison guard? Like, that, I think that's good though, because they made him in the dungeon stream. They had him hanging by his ankles on chains without a shirt on, being whipped. So like, I think it's his turn to do the whipping. And donos are still going through, and it goes to the winner. How many days is this challenge? Is this challenge just going to keep going until like they run out of ideas? I mean, it's not scripted, but like when they don't have like a set, like this is going to be a 3-day challenge, it's kind of like they could end it at any point, or they could keep it going at any point. It's kind of like they're able to watch, dude, on live streaming, you're able to watch your like ratings. Like for example, I've got the small analytic of just viewers, going up and down, and I can't help but always remember, hey, I talk about one thing and I drop a viewer. So, when people are seeing ICE's viewers going up and down in the thousands and going up in the thousands, dropping by thousands, they can kind of inject content as it kind of slows down. I bet they're giving really great, what's so great about these events is they go really heavy during the day when America, when it's American time. The 1990s, and it's going on for a week. That's good. I feel like if they didn't have so if they all make it to the last week, they can split it all? I don't think that's going to happen. I think people are just going to realize, fuck, this is not worth any level of money to hear Salmon screaming in my ear all fucking day. That being said, I'm going to have when I meet Salmon, we're going to have a screaming, we're going to have ASMR screaming, a screaming stream, scream stream. Halloween, it only comes twice a year, on December 31st, and hopefully I see Salmon by January 31st. I don't know, he's coming. He went to Miami and then he came, and then all of a sudden the next thing I saw, he was back in LA. I was like, I don't know, that was a vlog. He probably just posted that vlog after he got back to LA. Dude, Salmon going home to Mondo going home to Miami is so depressing because he goes back and he's homeless. He's back in Miami and he's cock of the walk because I don't know, he's just so happy to be back in Cuba, and he's yelling at in little Cuba, and he's just yelling at people in Spanish and shit, and just I'm just dude, people probably don't recognize you as much as they recognize you on Hollywood Boulevard. You're just pulling the same shit out there. I'm I hope he doesn't know, nothing happens to him. I would be probably less scared to sleep in LA area, downtown area, than I would be Miami, but I bet if I went there, I'd probably say the other way around. You adjust to the cold, you adjust to the weather in LA pretty quickly, and it'll feel pretty cold for people. But I think I'd last quite a bit living on the streets in LA. I think I'd do okay. I'd have to have the van or some shit like that, and I'd be fine. But man, a couple of years ago, when I was living in my car, I didn't want to get anything bigger. I didn't want any more responsibility than a van. And then I had a friend say, "Hey, I bought this van for you. If you don't buy it off me, I'm not going to be your friend anymore." Kind of a fucking harsh thing to have someone say. I go to buy the car. I go to meet him with the car, and we're not able to get as good of a deal. But that car was this van. This van was a fucking lifesaver. I didn't realize what was going to happen after I bought the van, but I was kind of it's kind of fuck, dude, this van's got a lot of problems, we got a lot of issues, and it's kind of a bummer. But I was able to find a place to park the van, after I had first gotten it, and stay for 6 months or something. It plugged in on the side of the house. I had heat. I had I've got a lamp back here that's like a grow light lamp, and I just have that as my normal light. You can see just a tiny little corner of it right here. It's if you're familiar with grow lights, it's like a T5. It just has one 24-inch T5 in it. I forget what the sizes are. I haven't had a personal garden in a long time. Ooh, somebody pulling a trash cart. What the hell are they're pulling a shopping cart? Did they just go by me? Take all my shit? What are they doing? Picking up trash? I think I'll open this. Give you guys some more light. It is such a sun, and not just give you guys more light, but give myself some more light. So, okay, big thing of the last night. Game changer, boys. I got the Mr. Buddy heater out. I put it right there. I had it facing me. I might even post a picture in Discord. Had it facing me. One thing I'm a little bit worried about, does anybody know about liquid batteries? Because I've heard that it might just be when they're charging, but I've heard that liquid batteries are flammable and explosive, and they have gas that comes out that's explosive. And when I have my heater right there facing this way, it kind of worries me that there could be whatever the gases are that are flammable. It's like chloric acid, hydraulic acid, hydrochloric acid or something in batteries. Like, I don't want that battery thing exploding. Can I have my heater right there? Does anybody know if I can have my heater right there? It has a flame that's going. It doesn't, that being said, right here, it doesn't get hot. I'll show you what I mean. I had it like right there. And so, like, these backpacks didn't even get cold, didn't even get hot or anything. I still had that thing there, and it was like not even, these feel like they're pretty inefficient. Anything that has these ceramic things versus like a steel coil that gets hot and blows on you. Feels less efficient, but that's actually the opposite. They're more efficient because they heat that plate. Are you sure? Do you know about liquid batteries? So if I was using AGM batteries, gel batteries, they're not flammable. I think the batteries are mainly flammable when they're recharging. But that being said, I only run this for very small amounts of time. I was considering putting it up here. This is metal. I'm going to put it up there on there and just like move these things away and have it come over here. But I was thinking like I probably want to heat down because heat rises. I could feel it in my chest. So I've been told like when people were heating their vans with these little things, that the ventilation, they need to keep their ventilation all the way open. So that was one of my main things. I'm like, I don't want to keep my hatches wide open to be able to have a heater. That's like kind of a catch-22. That's like, okay, you can only run the heater when you got all the windows open. That's exactly what's like kind of the concept. But I don't think you need to open all the windows to that level. I kind of had mine just barely cracked, but I could feel it like building up, like the carbon monoxide was building up, and I could feel like just this like weird taste, like not even weird taste in my mouth, but just kind of this weird feeling in my chest. I'm like, I'm not really getting good air right now. So I have a window down under here. I have a whole window, and then it has a window opening. And so when I open that, and then I open one of the roof vents, it's got plenty of, I think it's got plenty of air circulation. And I don't think I'd kill myself, like, on accident by, like, running that, like, falling asleep running that. These ones are specifically, the small ones that take one tank are okay for indoor and RV use. The ones that are one step bigger are only for outdoor use. So it's like, the bigger one, like, where are you going to go outdoor that you're going to, like, want to use that? Like, you're just going to have it facing you, like, blasting into the outdoor? Like, okay, my grandpa had the outdoor one, and he had it rigged up to a 5-gallon propane tank. And the whole face of the thing, like, the thing had got caught in fire, and all the plastic on the sides had just, like, melted down, and I was like, oh my god, dude, like, how did that not blow up the 5-gallon propane tank? But those things called regulators on a propane tank, that's what keeps it from blowing up. Because if your lines catch fire, I think it'll just go back to the regulator and it'll stop, like a one-way kind of check valve that keeps it from blowing anything up. That being said, I actually was helping someone use a acetylene torch to tear a car in half because we were like just taking it to salvage or something and getting it rid of it. We tore the car like all the way in half with this acetylene torch. And I was kind of just being like a spotter, safety watch, designated bullsman. And I'm going to put Skully back down here. Where'd she go? She's underneath here? Oh, there she is. There she is. I should open this whole thing up. So we'll definitely let out more sun. I don't want to have it open. It's Ryan. Okay, so we were cutting a car in half for salvage. This is probably like when I was in. It was like when I was in high school. So this is like quite a few years ago. 10 plus years ago for the record. 15 years ago for the record, something like that. Actually, I don't think I even smoked back then. I was just bored. Man. So Skully's right here, but she gets washed out with the sun, how powerful the sun is. Kind of do that, and have her be more seen. But so he was welding this thing, and he caught that, I think, oxygen line on fire. So there's an acetylene torch. There's an oxygen line, and there's an acetylene line. He caught one of those tubes. They look like a sing a song, brother. They what do they look like? They look like air compression hoses. Like they're kind of like a thick rubber, so it's like you get that rubber caught on fire, and it's like fuck, that rubber's not going to go out, and then all of a sudden it's like, whatever the gas is inside is all of a sudden on fire. So it might have just gotten the rubber on the outside on fire. But I remember he was like kind of jumping around the car. There's like jagged ass pieces of metal, and so it was almost like it could get snagged at any moment. And then there's sparks blasting off when the cutting's going on. I think it was like partly the sparks just hitting the hose in just one spot, just like ignited it. But long story short, I scream, hey, the free V-Box! No, I scream, let's be real. I scream, the line's on fire, some shit. And, waving my arms, running, jumping away. Is there carbon monoxide in here? No, I haven't had the heater on all night, and I actually ended up staying at a friend's house for part of the night, so that's why I didn't have a sleep stream last night. Well, technically there's carbon monoxide everywhere. But no, there's none built up in here. When I first got this van, it had all kinds of exhaust leaks and stuff, and the floorboard, like the floor, subflooring or something, like wasn't sealed good, like the doghouse doesn't seal perfectly, and oh my god, anytime I would start this, it was just a nightmare. I would dread starting this van ever. I would be like, refuse to move my van for any reason. Even if a cop came and said, move your van right now, or impounding it, I'd be like, I gotta sleep in here tonight, officer, so I'm just going to move in the morning because to start it up, it's just going to fill this whole place with carbon monoxide. I had a carbon monoxide alarm in here for a while, and I kid you not, it was going off after I left. I came back the next morning. One day, I came back the next morning, and I heard my carbon monoxide, and those carbon monoxide alarms are the same alarm as as a fire alarm, so they're like just this most obnoxious squealing, just pretty standard alarm, something like that. I don't totally remember how those sound, but they're obnoxious as hell, and they get your attention, they wake you up, and they go through a range of pitches that help wake somebody up that's sleeping. So that carbon monoxide alarm was just going off in my car on the side of a road, on a public road, and someone came out when they saw me over at the van. This was when I was living in an apartment at near Alabama Hill. this iconic hill that I go up and over for a lot of my work days, starting the work day and ending the work day. I'll go up and over Alabama Hill. It's just called Alabama Street, but there's like Alabama Hills, just this like iconic hill that like people joke about, like, oh, you should walk up Alabama Hill. Ha, 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 ha. It's a pretty frickin' gnarly hill. If we were in Illinois, it would be a mountain and a ski area. It would be a frickin' ski area, dude. They would make fake snow and they would put it on there. I'm joking, but I heard that in compared to where I'm at, where we have like natural mountains and lift things on our ski areas, in I don't know, it's Park Bluff or some shit. I don't know where it was. Somewhere in Illinois, they have like hills that are only like 200 feet tall, and it's like literally a ski area. And I heard other things like, like we have this park called Whatcom Falls Park, and it's got beautiful, really beautiful, just waterfalls and ferns and trees, and it's just like, it's amazing. And I heard, that we're so lucky over here, like it's just that's a city park to us. If that was in Illinois or anywhere east of Illinois, according to like my dad kind of thing, like it would be a natural or a national monument. Some of these places, a national monument. So we live in a really beautiful place. I'm getting some messages in. I might have to end the stream just to kind of take the call or take the message or something. So we'll see what happens. Got the roof vents open. Open my side vent. As soon as I open my side vent, I get a nice cross breeze that comes through here. Yeah, I never know. I never know who it is when it drops from 2 to 1 and I'm chatting with somebody. But I'm getting better. I get better at, like, being intuitive. Like, people that chat fast and then it drops. Sometimes those people are just coming and going, like, out of other streams and, like, checking in on other streams. I feel like it's really nice. It's really a kind thing to do, to come in and chat with people, even if it's just one line. Be like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, it's been a while. Like, there's times where I'll pull my phone out when I really shouldn't pull my phone out, and I'll jump onto someone's stream, and I'll literally chat, hey bro, I got your stream on mute, I'm just jumping in here to say what's up, haven't seen you go live for a long time, big ups, thank you for going live, peace out. Sometimes I'll stay for 2 or 3 minutes and get a little bit of back and forth going on, just see if there's anything that somebody wanted to say, because damn, it's like Discord is supposed to be for all this, but like there's so many people that don't use Discord, like everybody that uses YouTube doesn't use Discord, so for me to like talk to people, this is the best way for me to talk to people, and I need to remember to like use my I need to use my and it's good. It'd be good for me to know. You're saying you can't chat because you're playing a game. I think it would be good for me to know like when people can't chat or something like that too. So thank you. I only reposted the link that works like a day or 2 ago, so I'm gonna be putting stuff in there. My newest mod, Jaden, aka Real JayMotto, was saying something about making a thumbnail. He's been going really hard about like wanting to like get my account details and like set stuff up for me, but at this moment it was like he was going to set up a Nightbot, but I don't want to be giving people out my passwords and stuff at this moment to like try to set up a Nightbot, because the Nightbots and all that shit are just going to be scuffed as fuck on Discord, or on my Nightbots and stuff are going to be scuffed because I have iOS, and just anything extra on Streamlabs takes a lot. Shit, I want to go drink a beer, dude. I'm going to go grab a beer, but I can't get to I need to figure out a way that I can get to the front. Okay, so for security, I put up the bulkhead but I didn't end up putting it in. I did not put it in properly. The bulkhead is the separating divider between the front and the back. I did not put it in properly. But, like, that being said, I knew I didn't put it properly. I just put it in temporarily. But it's got a door on it. But I've got to, like, redesign how I have stuff in the van. I might have to switch something around if I want to get the bulkhead door to open. I was almost thinking of just, like, leaving the door off and just having the two sides of the bulkhead. But it's just temporarily in there. I need to remove some more of the inside of the wood on one side to get it to fit. And then I just need to, like, commit to a day of getting that thing back in there correctly. It'd be really nice for that door to open. Because, like, the big benefit of having a van versus a camper is that you can jump into the front seat and drive off. In this style, this is more like a camper. I can't get to the front without going around the back. So worst case scenario, I'm under attack. I gotta wait it out in here. I gotta wait it out in here or get burned alive. Burned alive. Die. You die if you do, and you die if you don't. Oh my God! I just watched. Okay, so I watched 3 South Park episodes. I watched the Mr. Hanky one. Not really that funny. I don't really like Mr. Hanky that much, but it was definitely the funniest Mr. Hanky one to date. It was hilarious. I couldn't watch the first 2 on SouthParkStudios.com because they locked them down to, like, being monetized by Hulu. I need to go to another website and go to that to watch those first 2 episodes. But oh my God, dude! South Park starts every episode now with the school. You know, where they go. You know where they used to have that, like, guitar riff, and then they'd show the school, and then like be a school bell. Now it's like gunshot, and then they show the school. Dude, they're trying to be political by, like, trying to make change and stuff. But oh my God, it is so intense. So this one, they're like, the cops, like, I won't go on about this too much, but the cop was like, the whole episode was about playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So fucking hilarious, dude. In the beginning, I was like, oh, this is like sponsored. Red Dead Dimension, whatever the fuck, 2 is probably paying South Park $1 million. But then, you know, to put this in their thing. But then by the end of it, I was like, oh God, they've been bashing on this game the whole entire time. I don't think they're probably not sponsored by them at all. They just think it's funny. Sometimes I picture sponsorships working, though. Like, they're just like, I want you to say Red Dead Dimension 2, whatever the fuck. I want you to say it a certain amount of times. And I want you guys to make people want to play the game, but we're not going to tell you how to put those words in there, you know, kind of thing. Oh my God, that was so funny because so many people were, like, talking about that game. Oh man. And I noticed one little just quirk. When you wait I'm gonna go grab a beer. When you wait weeks or months to rewatch the South Park and you didn't realize it was out, they make those episodes in only like a week, and so they're, like, really, most of the time, really, really, really relevant to what's going on. What bummed me out was there were so many news events that happened right after the last season of season 21 or something of South Park last year. So many events that happened. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to wait all the way until fall to find out, like, what South Park's opinion is on all this shit. And, like, basically, I think, you know, like, last year it was, like, probably just a bunch of school shootings and shit. And so now, watching that Red Dead Dimension fucking, I'm just going to call it that, Redemption 2 episode, hilarious, dude. People are just like, oh, I want to escape from my life and go I'd rather be robbing a train in Cherokee Hills or some shit. Oh man, what I'd give to when I'd give to, oh, I didn't sing a song and Achilles was over it. We should do scripted things. Achilles, I'm going to sing a song and you clip it and then post it to your Twitter on like a third party Twitter and then go and like it on your other account and Autism Andy will post it to Reddit and then go like that one on Reddit and yeah, that's how we're going to get our momentum. But anyway, it was so funny. It was so fucked up. But the last thing about the whole school shooter thing is like so fucked up of how South Park is going about it. South Park was the chief of police was like, "What is it? Another school shooting kind of thing?" And then he's like, you know, like being called to somewhere that's like outside of the school, and he's like, I thought, like, that was the last place for kids to be safe, so anywhere outside of school. So he was just, like, making it, like, I thought, like, they'd be out of harm's way once they're off the school grounds. Like, fuck, school shooters, like, left the school grounds. Like, oh, my God. Like, okay, I'm not trying to go on a rant, but I'm just talking about all this shit is from this last South Park episode that I just watched. And it was fucking hilarious. And to be joking about anything and then talking about school shootings in the same sentence makes me probably sound like a sick fucking twisted motherfucker. But that being said, I've grown up with South Park. I love South Park, and I watch South Park to get my news, to get my fake news. But obviously, South Park is fed up with all this school violence. They're fed up with it. They're trying to basically, in this episode, they were trying to make it like connect being at a school as being in a dangerous place. And that's unfortunately the reality. And for them to have to do all this shit about like, oh, the cop making fun of like, or not the cop making fun of anything, the cop being like, you know, like, how'd they do a school shooting outside of a school? Like, shit like that. Like, I thought everyone was safe outside of a school. Like, all that kind of shit. They're just like obviously like Matt and Trey Parker, like if they had kids, which maybe they do, they're not sending them to freaking public school. Like they showed their true colors. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that episode. Go watch those episodes and you'll know what I'm talking about, and it will bring everything into context. Long story short, I also watched where the Stan and his dad, whatever the fuck Marsh is, they moved to the country. They moved to the country and they start a cannabis farm. And the whole episode's about weed and it's hilarious. And it actually carried into the next episode. So the next episode after the cannabis one was the, oh my God, it's so funny because he's like, Stan's like, I don't know, I forget, Randy Marsh. Yeah, Randy Marsh is like fucking a farmer now. It's hilarious, fucking hilarious. And he's in growing weed and he's like successful at it or some shit. There's your song, Achilles. Sorry for the ear rape. Anybody in here? One in here. We got Anon in here still. So, okay, last thing about South Park. The next episode that was after the weed episode, the weed episode is called Tegrity Farms. Made with Tegrity. Next episode after that was... I just binge watched these all last night, so I'm just like stoked to talk about them. But the next episode I watched was Bird Scooters. Bird Scooters take over. And all the kids' Halloween plan is that they're going to use the bird scooters. All the kids are going to use the bird scooters to like as their secret plan to like get tons of candy, get the mother load of candy. And so the whole episode is like their Halloween episode. Mr. Mackey tries to load up all the bird scooters. He's just fucking pissed. Like, cause people are like running into his car. Like he's in the road. He opens up his door. Somebody like runs into his house on like a scooter. Like, oh, sorry. Cause I think like on birds, like so many people are on birds and they're just like really, uncoordinated. Just like, cause I picture like Matt and Trey Parker get a lot of their material just jet setting around the world, seeing things here, seeing things there, hanging out in LA, just getting the normal daily vibe of LA and what pisses them off and what really happens. And they portray so many characters so perfectly. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, man. So there's that one. And the bird scooters come. Mr. Mackey goes and throws them all off a cliff. Next morning, they're all back. Sorry for the spoiler alert. They're all back the next morning, Halloween. He opens up his, like, somebody hits his front door. He opens up his door. Oh, sorry. Like, hit his front door of his house over his front lawn. Like, hilarious. How do they come up with that stuff? I think they set, like, a couple ingredients. And they're like, okay, we want bird scooters to be running into everyone and anyone at any given time. There's a down second. I want a bird scooter running into houses. I want a bird scooter running into cars sideways on the road. They showed the part where Mr. Mackey's like slamming on his brake because somebody like goes out on a red light, and he's like, Jesus Christ! Like he really like almost crashed into him. Like I could totally see, like, Matt and Trey Parker, like, riding through, like, California and, like, almost hitting people on bird scooters and being like, this is so fucked up. And, like, but bird scooters, the messed up thing about bird scooters, like, I picture all these streams of these streamers, like, going on sidewalks. You're supposed to be in traffic on bird scooters. Man, dude, in LA, that's nuts. Pretty sure you're supposed to be in traffic on those bird scooters. If anybody knows, if you're able to be on the sidewalks, let me know, but I don't think you are. So this is like a makeup stream. Yeah, no, I heard on some CX when Portland Andy went down to visit Cool Guy Lewis, and he did his stream with Mexican Andy, which just kind of happened by chance. Ice was out of town, and he ended up streaming with Mexican Andy. Everything worked out awesome for that. Besides not being able to meet Ice. But when they were on there, I'm pretty sure Cool Guy Lewis was saying you're supposed to ride these in the street. But when I saw the streets that they're on, they got those big old skateboard-eating sewer things on the side, the big tall curbs. Like, you're in the road when you're in the road. There's no, like... I'm used to mountain biking where I'd be able to, like, bunny hop over a curb onto a sidewalk and back onto the road if I ever have to. But being on those bird scooters, I'm sure the weight is super low to, like, make it really easy for people to ride, and the batteries are all probably really low, and they're probably heavier than you'd think. Which is probably one of their better security features. I'm going to make a text. Oh, just in time for the song. Just in time for song time. Heading down to South Park. Gonna have myself a time. Teeny weeny itty bitty people weeple. Welcome to South Park. Have yourself a time. There you go. If I was in any EU state, saying that, just saying that right there, singing the cover, banned, bub. That would ban me. That'd be my first community copyright strike for singing that. I'm not even joking. I wouldn't even joke about that. That stuff kind of looks like it's falling off the magnet somewhere. Always brought to you by Content Spray. Keep the haters at bay and keep your stream alive. If you're 14p or 1080, Content Spray. You need it. You hitting the boulevard? Don't forget your Content Spray. I'm going to Ukraine soon and I'll sing that. Itty bitty little pity. Why would you sing that in Ukraine? Dude, you're going to Ukraine? You're not going to Ukraine, dude. You're not going to Ukraine. You won't snipe Ice, but you're going to go to Ukraine? Shit. You won't go to a CX war zone, but you'll go to a real war zone? Damn, son. Okay, I need to make a really quick text, but I'm not ending the stream. Okay? I'm going to Chernobyl. No! No way. Dude, if you go to Chernobyl, bro, you either got to be live or you got to be vlogging as much as you can, dude. You got to be vlogging or going live as much as you can. I had to make a text, bro. I had to make a text. I need to put this stuff in my description. If I go F, I'm probably taking a call or making a text. It seems like people, like I always say, okay, just a second, I'm going to make a text. And then I go into the text app and then like go back as quick as I can. If it's under like 10 seconds, I think, it won't reset my my stream numbers or my level of my length of stream. That being said, I've been on some really, really long streams. I had that happen where it reset the stream and then it actually kept the thing all in one VOD, and I was super stoked because I was trying to do like a 24-hour stream and I like had to take a phone call for like a minute and then like I went back on, but like YouTube knew that I wanted to have a really long stream and they kept it all in one VOD. I'm gonna get a phone service out there, but dude, I have two 24-hour streams. I had like a 28-hour stream. Those two streams never processed correctly. I think I had a Pink Floyd song that played in both of them. I think I walked into 7-Eleven and they're always playing this like oldies music and like just these classics. You know, every single one of those are classics that they get played once and those people are getting revenues for that. Not like you're just generic, music. So I'm going to get a phone service out there. So I'm also taking some SIM cards from there. There's signal there. Dude, tell me all about how you're going to Ukraine. I'm going to be right back. Tell me all about why you're going there and what's going on, how you're able to do how you're able to set your phone up and stuff. Have you been there before? I've been to Europe. I've been to Lithuania and stuff. Okay, jump. Hey, buddy. Did he fall? Did he fall? Okay, hang on to the little man. So, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to load it in the stream. So you just need SIM cards, and you're going to have, yeah, he's okay. He's just missing me, I think. I wouldn't be surprised that remote parts of the world had some, like, U.S.-style phone systems that we, like, put in their infrastructure and then end up, like, you're forever in debt to the U.S., you know, kind of like we do our wars sometimes. What I heard is, though, Canada, you can't just go to Canada and, you can't just go to Canada and stream. It's a different system, but that might, ranting about stuff I don't know. This is a new sticker you guys might have not seen. B3 skateboards. Shout out to B3 skateboards. I got a skateboard from them. Just somebody was like, "Hey, you skate?" And I'm a friend of the owner of the company, kind of thing. Like, what size board you ride? I'm like, wide as you can get, brother. So yeah, I'll probably do like a review or something on that when I ride that deck, because it was like a deck that I didn't buy. I got it for free, and seems like a quality product. Didn't seem like there was anything different. What I was saying about Canada is maybe I can go to Canada and I could stream off of a phone. Off of a phone that I already have or something, by switching the SIM card. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think I heard that the towers are different, something like that. Or at least Ice said that his... Okay, all I know is Ice's equipment as it is right now, and how he prefers to stream, I assume, is with the Live Me backpack. That won't work just crossing over the border. You can't get that to work. So... So I think actually I'll have a lot easier time doing it in streaming in Canada, and I want to go to Victoria Island in particular. Somebody there was telling me that somebody from Vancouver Island was saying that was like the only place to go, and there's lots of content there. Oh, you're thirsty. Oh, let's give Skully some water too, because he's pretty low on the waters. On the water train. Here, let's put that right there. My unlucky water thing, I always drop stuff. I have my water thing, is like a deep water thing, and then right below my shelf there, I always drop stuff into the water hole. Including nugs. I've dropped nugs. I've dropped in the last week. I dropped a nug. I dropped a nug with oil on it. I dropped a dab off the dabber into there. I dropped lighters into there. And that's Skully's drinking water. You want to go up there? I'm kind of cleaning up trash real quick. Let's get the trash out of here. Have a beer maybe. Maybe teach you how to light matches. I don't know how to light matches, sorry. So how could I teach how to light matches if I don't know how to light matches? I don't know how to light one myself. You can't teach something you don't know how to do yourself. Okay, finally I found Skully's leash. Yeah? I didn't know where it was because it was right here behind the curtain. Behind the curtain. Walk then. Walk. Hold it. You can just put it right here. Clip. Clip it here. Clip it here. Clip it. Hold it. Oh, this is my little trash can. Okay, I'm picking up the trash. You stay on the grass. Okay, this thing is the trash can. Okay, let's wash this stuff. Okay, I'll be in and out. I think I can just use the phone I already have, and with my service plan, I can just add like $10 to my plan and get I think international. Oh, I don't know about international data though. Is it still unlimited? I'll have to look into it and see if it's unlimited. Because I think for only like $10 more, I could be doing at least calls and text there. But yeah, I don't want that doesn't make any difference to me if I can't stream. I don't. Who cares, right? Okay, so I'll be back at the camera in 5 minutes. I'm gonna wash this. I'm gonna wash this out a little bit. Cold hose water and dump this trash out. Unless I can just leave the trash over here somewhere and continue getting more trash. Yeah, I'll just leave the trash there because it's like a nice trash bag. Yeah, I think I can get a phone plan out there. I think I can get it might only be $10 more, and I could do international unlimited and cross the border, and I'm in Canada. That's something I want to do because so many of my favorite vloggers and live streamers have been talking about going to Canada. Go to Canada. Oh, places you want to go in the future? Oh, Vancouver, BC. Vancouver, BC. That's like number one. Seriously. No, she's just gonna stay there. clean. One more pot or two here that I didn't clean. Let's make sure these are clean too. That only took a second. I'm gonna rinse these out. Not yet, not yet. Okay, this can get some soap. No, buddy. No, it's play with Skully. Here, play tug with Skully. You gotta hold on to that really strong. Really strong. See if she wants to play. Come on over here, Skully. Like this. I put him back in your pocket? Or do you want me to carry him in my pocket?
My pocket.
Your pocket?
No.
No, my pocket, like this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's all you had to say.
Park.
Can I zip this up a little bit? You want to go to the park with your mama? Oh, too much? Too much? Too much. Here, put your head up. Look up here. Look up here. Ooh, yeah, it makes it red.
Red.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scrape your neck. Okay, I used to have a little clip that would allow me to... There it is. Anyway, we're gonna be heading out and doing a walk or something. So we will be. Nope.
Hang up. Close this.
This is so I can keep this open.
Open.
I flip it all the way back here.
Get there. Back here. Careful.
Okay, we've got the bread. We've got the beef. Put all this stuff on here. I think instead of mayo, we'll go for the blackberry. Blackberry. Get out of the road. No, we're just gonna make lunch, okay? Yep. Okay, give me that. Give me back over here. Over here. Oi. Cracking a beer, boys. Oh, that's funny. Want to make some music? Here you go. Play with this. My musical keyboard. Oops. Okay, so I want my little cheese thing. Oh, I didn't wash my cheese. Such a production. I'm gonna make the two. I'll make the two. to play? Can you just play?
Wow.
See, her leash is right here. So you have to go around, just going that way. Go around her and go on the grass. See? There you go. Yeah, give her her ball. Give her her tuggy. Her tuggy ball. Let's give her some crunch. Give her her crunch and her ball.
Baby.
She doesn't have very much room, though. She doesn't have very much room. Ugh, it smells. Does not smell good. A little bit of that pike ale. If you follow the spirit of the law of this being your home, it's not the same as public drinking. You're within right here of my area of this patio. You know, this is within my home as well. So the only thing extreme about this is this feels like 6 in the morning for me, although it's 1 p.m. almost. That's good. Where'd little man go? Where are you going, little man? You're just gonna see what he's doing? Okay. Come on, play with your piano. Piano time. Okay, we got the jam. Let's put that back in. It's clean. We've got the meat. This is kind of funny. I'm doing the jam and the rolls. That one got 3 pieces of meat. This one's only going to get 2. But my mouth is going to get 1.
Climb up there. Climb up there.
Let me finish the sandwich. I do need the spoon for getting the pickles out. Pickles.
Climb up there. Climb up there.
No, I got too much stuff in the way. I have a bunch of stuff in it. You'd fall over. You'd fall over on.
Careful. Careful.
Okay, 4 pickles for each sandwich.
soupy.
Pickle? No?
Blow on it.
Blow on it?
Blow on it.
Blow on it? I'm blowing on the pickle. Try. Vinegar. Mmm. Now you're full of piss and vinegar. Yum. Soupy. He likes pickle soup. You must be pregnant.
Soup.
You must be pregnant. Pickle soup.
Neither.
All I eat is soup to him.
Neither up there.
Oh, that was two. Here, let's see if you eat some pickle juice. Soup?
Careful.
I'll get you. Try the juice. Good? Straight pickle juice is your first time? Probably sucks. Oh, up there? Oh, okay.
Careful.
I gotta cut cheese. I don't want you stepping on any of these knives or packets.
Packet.
Packets of that good vinegar. Malt vinegar. Boom drop.
Yeah.
I actually probably put the malt vinegar over the sandwich.
Soup.
Oh, you want more pickle juice?
Cinnamon.
It's very salty and sweet at the same time. Here you go. It's a very savory juice. Here, try the pickle juice. More pickle juice? Here you go. Pickle juice for the boy.
Pickle.
He's into the pickle juice.
This.
It's only 1 p.m. and he's hitting the pickle juice. He's hitting the pickle juice. Must be pregnant.
More juice.
More pickle
More.
juice?
Yeah.
You surprised me with your desire for pickle juice. You had a lot of pickle juice when you were in the womb. And now you want more. You want to liken your environment to the womb is what Dr. Phil says. Oh God, that was too thick. Here, big thick piece of cheese. He's like, cheese? Here? Try it?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna put this in.
More.
More pickle juice.
Pickle. More.
More pickle juice.
More.
I always wonder how people get into liking pickle juice. I guess I just kind of drank it because I thought it was like actually kind of tasty. And I love pickles. And it's like drinking pickle juice starts from running out of pickles. And then you've got this big thing of juice and you're just like, I want the taste of pickles in my mouth. And so you drink the juice.
More juice.
Careful, those things will pop. There's barbecue. Claymore barbecue mines.
Yeah.
And bouncing malt vinegar Betties. Good morning, Vietnam.
More soup.
Oh my God, I can't believe you want... Up. Here you go, Skully. Anything that touches this table gets covered in paint. The paint is... Shoot, am I really going to do all that stuff?
Outside. Crazy Dad.
Okay,
Crazy Dad.
sandwiches are finally done.
Crazy.
Am I going to give you any more pickle juice? I don't know. I don't know about that.
Water.
No, that's out of water. That's out of water. There's no more. And it's locked.
Locked.
Alright, boys. Okay, watch. Watch out. Watch out. Is it working?
Work. No.
I know, I think that, no, it's unlocked now, but I think it's out of water. There's no more water in there. The water bottle's empty.
Empty.
It's empty.
Empty.
Oh, wow. She just got up here with her leash. That's awesome.
Awesome.
That's awesome. I thought her leash was going to snag and rip her right off the thing. Okay, we're going to go for a walk. We have some other people there, so we're not going to be live most likely. But if there's something cool that happens, we might go live for just a split second and, I don't know, show something that might happen. And probably won't have time to change the thumbnail or say what I'm doing exactly in the title. Souls Crafter, thank you so much for popping in. We're just about to end the stream. I'm here with the boy. I'm here with the boy and the dog. If you haven't subbed, I make content every day, and I try to watch Ice and stay up on everything in the CX community. Having a little breakfast sandwich, made sharp cheddar, Hawaiian roll, blackberry preserves, roast beef, and pickles. Sweet bread and butter pickles. Thanks for popping in. That's always what happens. Whoa, that's awesome. That's straight up like the owl. That's like an owl emoji. I like how you did that because it makes it look a lot bigger on my Streamlabs. That just like shrinks the. Well, an emoji would be this big. It would be one of those characters. But you basically made your emoji this long. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's a work of art. People don't know how to do that. That comes from back in the day when I was on the computer and there was no emojis. And people would make these obnoxious 5+ line wide, deep, like black and things. I've seen people spam those sometimes in the in Ice's chat even till this day, and it's funny. There's only like one that people do though. I don't know what it is, what it's supposed to be. But if you don't, if you haven't checked in before, or you just saw, smoking a blunt with Brandon Hampton, my smoking a blunt with Brandon Hampton video, or chilling out with investigating Sweet Aaron's missing phone with Arab Andy, or some of those are like not even clickbait. Those are actually kind of things that I did. That being said, they were just kind of titles that I gave to snippets of hanging out at the RVCX1 trip. I sniped Ice Poseidon in Seattle, Washington, and from that moment on, my life was forever changed, and, aw, he put his coat on the dog. What a sweet boy. What a nice boy. He put his coat on the dog. So my premise of sniping Ice was I brought my dog Scuffed Wishbone, and she had her little backpack on, and it had a thing of Jif peanut butter in the thing, and I said, this is in honor of Patrick, Ice's dog from Florida. It was a scuffed initiation offering for Ice, so that was kind of my claim to fame. About a week ago, Sam Pepper raided my channel and gave me a... No, it's all gone. It's all gone. There's no more water in there. And you slobbered this to high heaven, and you're sick, and your nose is running into your mouth, and you're like basically just got your... Oh, I forgot. This is broken.
Yeah.
That's broken. It got broken somehow.
How?
I'm not sure. I have more of these. I'm gonna need to keep my eye out for those. I broke the nozzle on my, or just there's a little hole in there, which if you're not a wuss about getting a couple drops of water on you, I actually can leave this one on until I find the next one, because there's actually you twist this yellow thing, it's a lock, and then it's not gonna leak out of there. No, it's not broken. We just need to fill it up with more water. You need to fill it up with more water, yeah. Anyway, stay tuned for more content. I'm gonna finish this sandwich, but I'm gonna end the stream now, and we're gonna end up going on a walk here in a few minutes. So I'm gonna take out trash and kind of end some stuff here and make sure, because when I go on a walk, I'm not supposed to be on my phone. So I'm gonna do all the phone stuff before I go on the walk. That's why I'm not gonna just take you guys with me up until the moment I go on the walk. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys for coming in. Souls Crafter, haven't seen you in here before. If you get me a sub, you'll be able to see my notifications pop up every day as I'm scheduling streams and as I'm performing streams. I'm trying to get into the habit of having a new title every time I stream, but just a little warning, a lot of times I might go live and I might still have the old title in, and there might be something actually more exciting happening, or there might be something totally different happening than the title. So sometimes I'll notice, like, I'll be like, oh, really impatient to go live. I'll go live, I'll have the wrong title on there, and I'll just see my numbers jump and then go to zero, jump and then go to zero, jump and go to zero when I am being live. But this is a really long scuffed outro. I'm saying goodbye for a while. I'm not sure how long. We're having breakfast and eating some stuff. Yesterday I did not stream very much.
No.
Here, you gotta put the password in, and then you go to here to music. Nope, don't push that button. That button, I don't like you pushing that button. Every time you push that button, it makes me want to take this thing away from me, geez. I'm not supposed to say don't. I'm not supposed to say don't. Okay, we're not gonna play. We're gonna play some music here in a bit. Project Green, Achilles, what's up? What's up? Anon's been in here. Souls Crafter's been in here. We're just saying goodbye. Project Green, thank you for coming in. We're just wrapping up a stream. I've been making breakfast. Got Scuffed Wishbone in the house. I'll show you my... Hey, if you play that music, I'm going to get demonetized. You're just pushing buttons like that, okay? Let's put that up there. Anyway, let's let him play some music. I don't want to demonetize this stream just for... He's pissed. You guys. Damn you, YouTube, and your demonetization. You're making kids mad. He's a PC baby, for crying out loud. Okay. Anyway, go watch Ice's prison stream. It's going to be on for a week. I'll see you in Ice's prison stream. I will check in there as I can. I will schedule another stream, so this chat will be offline. It's a biker that just came by, and Skully's bugging his eyes out at me and he looked right at me. But I'm going to schedule another stream, so the offline chat room will be still open, and you guys can shoot me kind of messages on there. And that's kind of the easy way to do it. I think when Poseidon was smaller and he didn't have like stream scheduled, I bet he was in his offline chat room actually chatting with people.
No.
Anyway, Project Green, I've seen you in here before. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for your sub and coming in. And CX and goodbye. CX. Okay, he's pissed. He's pissed. Alright, I'm going to give him what he wants here. A little bit of Monica by his side. A little bit of Sherry's. And we ride Shardy's. Welcome to Shardy's. Okay, I'm logging off. People keep coming in. I guess it's like I'm just too polite. I'm to the point where I'm like, okay, everybody else leave before I leave. That's the phone. You don't have to push it very hard. How do I say that sentence without saying don't? I'm not supposed to say don't. Okay, Abjaw is definitely, we can't play Abjaw out of all the things we could play. Because Abjaw, I've gotten banned. You get banned for that. And when I say banned, I mean you get the video banned. Anyway, I think we want to play some music. I could just stop it and restart it. But it's really, we'd really only have a few more minutes to play. Got a touch here.
Touch here.
Oops, that's my email. Uh-oh.
Email?
This is my email. Yeah, let's not mess with my email. You're sending? What the hell are you sending? Sending? Oh my god. This phone isn't even a phone. It's an iPod. It's an iPod. See, no spot for talking into. And no spot to hear from. Although you can talk to people on Discord with these like a phone. It's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I guess I'm like reluctantly ending the stream with 3 in the chat. But we're signing off. Shout outs from Scuffed Wishbone. Uh-oh. Am I replaying a donation? What's going on? Anyway, this guy's got a very interesting rack here. It's like a golf bag rack. That's cool.
Going.
Hey, Siri's not available, buddy. He just keeps hitting this button. He just keeps hitting that button, just mashing on the button. You're gonna ruin that button like it's not working or something. Like he doesn't know what it's supposed to do. So they just push harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. But he wants to. He likes to mash the buttons. I need to give him something to mash the buttons. Okay, let me finish my breakfast. And we'll see everybody in a little bit. About to fall out. Scuffed Wishbone. Scuffed Wishbone. You're farting with every bark. You're farting with every bark. I smell it. Oh, now you're going to get tangled up. Okay, next episode's going to be probably... I might have to go clean out a car and do some kind of vacuuming or something. But I'm gonna call some people, see where my money's at from the other day from working, and do a couple other things on the phone before I have to sign off, and just be kind of have a couple hours phone free time probably. But that being said, if something really cool happens, or surveillance cam sounds fun, I might just do some surveillance cam and have it muted or some shit. Put you guys in my pocket. And just stack watch hours. People are like, oh my god, is he being abducted? It's black, what's going on? Is this live? Oh my god. That's probably the biggest clickbait stream you could do, is just like a black stream. What are you putting in your mouth? Just your fingers? You are sad. He's a sad boy. I need to give him some lovin's. So anyway, peace out, guys. Peace. And this is last thing. This is the bread toast. I thought maybe after I'd open it it'd get a little soft. Nope. Supposedly that's fresh toast. It's like prepackaged from Taiwan that I had gotten with my box in Taiwan box. So if you haven't seen that, thanks Thanks for saying hi, even though I'm saying goodbye to everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
That.
Hi. Hi. Bye. Can you say CX? CX. CX.
Swim.
Can you say bottom made of honey is number 1? Bottom made of honey is number 1. Oh, you don't hold that. We either have that on or we have that off. That's the lens. Anyway, I'm peacing out. Thank you so much for checking in. Thank you so much. Hey, let me get it down for you. This isn't something, that's not a toy that we play with. That's not a toy that we play with. You want to see? So this, no, we don't. We're not going to touch it. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I love you a lot. I don't want you to hearing me say don't 1,000 times and I'm not supposed to. He wants to play with this, but he's going to get his hands all over the lens. He just looks like it's like candy to him. Put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
Of course he does. It's not for your mouth. I knew it. That was a trick. That was a trick question. I knew you were going to put it in your mouth. Okay, see you later. Bottom made of honey. Thanks for coming in. Okay, bye. He's not that mad. We won't.